welcome to the first channel to start a discussion about which accent is the actual Brazilian accent on stream.
It's mine. There's no discussion.
I'll support Bahia as long as it's not São Paulo.
There is no right accent.
Brazil was invaded by the Portuguese firstly in Bahia, so it's my Portuguese is the right one.
Would you say Virginia is the right accent of the U.S.? That's stupid.
I do not care about other countries. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Only One's TV. Yay, aren't you glad you jumped into this boiling pot?
Even though I do live in Canada, so maybe I should care about some different countries.
But we can all agree it's G, so it's fine.
Yeah, everyone in this call says that word the same way.
Like that word specifically, no fight about it.
There was no way you could know the question was that dangerous.
I love it. Do it more often, please.
Yeah.
I honestly appreciate it because hearing all the different ways that it could be pronounced and just being like, God, it's no wonder I haven't picked up a single word of this entire language.
Yeah.
Next time, try asking something about football. It will be equally funny.
I don't want any of my compatriots here to reply that, to answer that. I'm not going to answer it. But if you want to piss off a group of Brazilians from different regions in Brazil, ask them how do they say cookie.
Oh.
That's
That's not fair because there's two cariocas in this call.
Nobody answers. Nobody.
There is a specific one written in every package of it.
It's the one that I also say. You are the wrong one here.
No.
You can yeah.
But anyway, don't do it, or do maybe if you want to see.
If you want chaos in your life, yeah.
I'm Alexander Januzzi. I'll be your host and GM tonight, and with me I have an amazing, very diverse guest, which I will ask to now please go ahead and introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Giselle Fernandez, they, them, known for accidentally opening cans of worms at the wrong moment. I am playing Bucko, he, they, the hunter, broski, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Guilherme Moina. I say cookie as biscoito, and I'll be playing Gran.
Yes.
I'll be playing Gran, Lethal Archemus.
Hi guys, my name is Natalia Molero, she, her, and I'm not gonna go into this conversation because I'm losing, obviously. And I'm playing Kit, the cleric, who also says bolacha, by the way.
She's also wrong. And lying. Okay.
She should know better.
Opinions.
This is like pop versus soda all over again.
Basically.
I live in the Pacific Northwest. It's pop over here, so.
I'm Sidigernaut. I play Time the Sylph Bard. I only speak one language, so... and not always well.
Hi everyone, I'm Victor Lucky. I have no attachment to a particular English accent, but I do because I do live in the Pacific Northwest. I do say pop, we do say restroom, we do ask for the bill in restaurants, not the check. And I don't know why, and I really don't mind saying that this or that, but here I play as Crimson Void. That was a great non sequitur.
Does Crimson Void eat biscoito?
Crimson Void
it could be bolacha because it's more aggressive, like he likes to hit things.
Crimson Void is too ripped to its necks. He probably only eats like protein bars.
In my defense, I have a friend that calls everything, every kind of snack, biscoito.
Thank you.
I have a friend that Nachelenas, if you ever listen to this.
Oh yeah, of course, yes.
I was. Cheetos are not biscoito, okay?
They're not.
No.
They're not. They're not.
They are.
No.
No, that's just wrong. Come on, man. I was with you. Now I'm against you again.
Like they are.
Previously on Endless Time. The Crimson Goats met with one Malachias Andronicus to help him find his family and found out that they had either died or moved away about 70 years ago. Malachias himself apparently died some 75 years ago and was buried in the cemetery of the nearby town of Stone Point. The heroes also figured out that most of the dead in that cemetery had woken up and left all in the same direction, with the apparent exception of Malachias himself. Promising to rescue Malachias' wife, Mirianthe, the group followed the zombie tracks to the west and found a hideout where the zombies had been kept for some days and were not there anymore. In that hideout, the group found the head of Malachias' wife, Mirianthe, who was the first person to ever tell them what Severian looks like and acts like. Apparently, Mirianthe and Malachias are unique in that, once restored by the mechano-magical necro-aberrant egg they found in the cemetery, they didn't become mindless zombies. Grun was quick to attribute this fact to the probable presence of rainbow metal veins under Malachias' house, which sits atop of a hill. In the hideout, the group also found orders from Severian, detailing that since all of their other plans had failed, they would now resort to violence. The group is now aware that in 18 days, Severian, his goons, Torgo, and an undetermined amount of Tormenta zombies will assault Fort Hammerhead. The group immediately sent word to Sergeant Morgan of Moloch and Belinda Arting at Fort Hammerhead through Kit's spellcasting. I don't know how much mana that costs. You're gonna have to reduce that mana. But you've also slept once.
No, I wasn't here. I'm not doing shit.
Then proceeded to split the party in an effort to reach all of the people that they have met through their journeys and adventures here in the Central Hills, and try to bring everybody back to the fort, the most defensible position here in the Central Hills. And here's where we are now. You guys slept once near the cave and then immediately started traveling
And we
to
level
different
up.
locations. You leveled up as well. You are all level 6 now.
Did we level up before or after we slept?
During.
That's actually a great question.
It's a really good question.
mid sleep. Yeah.
While you slept, probably.
Makes
I
it
don't know.
different.
If you're asking if you can get
We're
up
probably-
to the MP and HP, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
I have a question for my fellow goats. Do we currently have temporary mana points? Yes, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I have
All right.
six.
Not
after
anymore?
you believe, after
anymore.
after you sleep, it goes away.
This way.
Goes away, but
I
you
thought
all
we were having it
woke
where
up
Kit
together.
was gonna do one of her little speeches before we left.
Oh
I mean,
no!
I'm always
what have I
down.
done?
Always down to do one of my little speeches.
You can do that and like ruin a perfectly good morning, but
Just-
sure, go
just-
ahead.
I mean, do you not want the mana point? You
I
can
want the
go
extra mana.
over there.
Ah,
Go
okay.
away.
Just to be completely transparent here, in the
I'll
spirit
go.
of honesty and chaos, if you start a speech about the minutiae of the Portuguese language, I will drop the call and I will not come back.
I would never.
We have established that Portuguese is Elvish, whatever. So
Yes, we have. That's true.
you could.
Believe it
Going
or not,
roundabout.
I am not one of those paulistas that think like São Paulo has the right way of doing things. Don't worry about that.
Yay! That's why we're friends. I think.
That's the bar.
That's the
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad I bring something to our friendship.
A very large part of
I
my
had to,
family.
I had to.
A very large part of my family is from Sao Paulo. I will absent from saying stuff in public here.
I do live here, so
Yeah, but you're not from there. That's the thing. My family is.
I'm not, and I have to
Uh,
maintain that like
I'll abstain.
that mystic of
And let's
characters
not talk
being
about it again.
jerks. So.
Okay.
So, you have all chosen destinations.
You have
Which
sea
will-
soul too. Sorry.
What?
Nothing. Oh, I have. Yo. I
said
slept
and
like
then Nat said so, and then
like
Moina
so
said
little
so,
this
and then
week.
Sydney said so, and then Nat was telling Giselle to say so as well. And maybe they would ask me after. I don't know.
Maybe. But we'll never know.
We will start with the group traveling the least.
Wait, who am I with? Sorry, I wasn't here.
With
You don't know.
Crimson?
Crimson and I
Popcorn?
are going to go find the farm that had the goats so we can raise a goat army.
Yes.
Very
Very little interest
Maybe
in
multiple
that, to be honest.
farms because there's two
But-
of them, I think. I don't know how far that was. I think you were going to potentially go with Gran.
Gran.
Yeah, to Galabant, right?
So Galabouts were
Galabouts.
Kit and Bucko. Gran was going to the orcs and Cletus's tower and potentially the museum of almost living things. Time and Crimson were going to the mines, but we've kind of ascertained you guys can have like the people from the fort tell the people from Stone Point to go mine and activate that as a resource for you because you have technically you have a named NPC that is a ghost, so they can't come help you in the fort, but they can stay there and tell people how to mine and supervise the whole operation.
So I
Time
think
and
we did
Crimson is the question.
establish that Kit was gonna do her little mind, more or less sending spell over to Belinda, and I thought she already did. So if we
Yes.
don't have to go to the mines, then I'm good to just do the goats, and then there were a couple of other roaming NPCs I was thinking that we'd try to find and befriend.
Okay. Okay, so if you're going to the goats, the goats is the furthest thing you can go try and reach.
But they shall be our
I'm
greatest
gonna see if we
allies.
can run into Cletus and Fortunata, because I'm curious. Fortunata was not on that list,
Gregoria.
so I'm curious what she can do,
So-
or if she would get involved.
A day of travel is about 30 kilometers. To get to Gomer's goat farm,
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
it's
5.5 days.
160 kilometers. So that's more than 5 days traveling.
Okay.
One way.
I was going like that direction already.
Why are you starting from Duke? You should be starting from Time.
So Duke is where you guys actually are starting your
Yeah, we just sent people
traveling.
the
I just put
directions
your
we were
tokens
intending
where
to
you
go.
where you were intending to go, so we wouldn't have to redecide everything.
I mean, Duke is also in our hearts. It doesn't mean that you should always be
Okay.
considering that.
Where's Duke in the map? So I was thinking of doing that round and just keep going, because I would go to the LeBlancs. We could maybe reconvene there, and I could go with you to Gomer, unless you're going straight there.
I'm starting to question if it's a good idea to go after the goats, considering they are so far away.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking they're too far.
Yeah.
Weren't there two places where there were goats? Because I don't think we got the goats from Goner's farm.
There were
There was a
Jonid.
Jonid. Yeah.
There was Jonid's pack, which is roaming, and there was some goats at the Galabout farm.
Maybe the dream of our army called the Vermilion Goats is gone now. Maybe
We
the
might
Maroon
postpone
Goats.
it for another day. It was a good dream. I mean, we can still get the Godabouts, recruit some of their goats and try to see if we can find. I don't think it's a bad idea also to find Jonad and his roaming goats as well. Just to see.
The
Just
problem
ask.
being they're roaming.
Well, yeah, they're roaming, but
Listen, there's a lot of people I'm interested in talking to that are traveling around, so I almost think
Can Kit just message them and set a rendezvous?
If you're going somewhere, walking, like traveling, you can roll on the d20 to see if you meet somebody, or you can
You have
spend time trying to
5%
track somebody.
yeah. That's what I was kind of wondering, actually, if it wouldn't be a bad idea if we're trying to get some of these roaming folks, if I teamed up with Bucko, since he can track
That's true.
and I can convince.
I can track a little too. But
What?
that's probably better at it.
Okay.
Do you
So-
want to swap me and Crimson?
Well, okay. What's everyone's game plan going? Let's reassess now that we've had time to think about it / read the document that Alex gave us and decide how we want to proceed. I think recruitment might actually be, since we have the ghosts taking care of the actual mining, I think recruitment might be my best skill because I don't have much other skills that we can probably train people in.
I don't know. I think having a little like background music while you're fighting can be pretty.
Yes, no, I don't know if I can
Cool.
train any. I can only teach someone to do music so quickly. It's 18 days is still 18 days.
Yeah, fair.
I
You
have an idea.
Tolberts.
How hard
Yeah,
can
he's
it
one of the-
be?
he's one of-
Music is easy. She
Yes.
says in a group
Okay.
filled full of musicians.
I don't disagree
Well-
with it.
I just need to type a little command over here, /kick. And,
Someone did teach me the basics, and I'm the least musically
have-
inclined person. So.
I have an idea. Maybe if we start, Crimson Void is making a lot of mental effort to come up with his ideas.
She's not
Yeah,
burning.
we can see.
Maybe if we can
Senators.
recruit
Coming out of his ear.
the most popular and influential people around the Central Hills,
That's
maybe
us.
they could help us recruit more people. Then we shouldn't need to recruit everyone ourselves because we could have people recruiting other people, like
MLM.
A pyramid?
Like a pyramid.
Like
like a
multi-level
triangle
marketing.
It's not so much a pyramid as it is like branching
yeah,
because there's not
that.
really a top.
it's like a reverse
Well,
funnel.
we're kind of at the
of
top,
sort.
though.
guess.
We're at,
Because
we're
we're
at the end.
And then we get
Information, but
5 people, and then they get
But the
5
branching-
people.
The geometry is irrelevant here,
disseminating
as it is
information down. It's not so much like we're getting money out of this,
Nerds.
you know.
We're getting
The shape is the shape
bodies
is
and-
irrelevant. Nerds, geometry is not being discussed here. The only thing geometry is ever used for is to calculate the trajectory of a weapon being thrown. And what I mean is, instead of us doing all the work and recruiting people here and there and everywhere, we can try and recruit the most popular and charismatic and maybe influential people on the Central Hills.
Well, it did
And they
meet
might
one
help us. We did
not
not.
long ago. We did meet one twice not long ago.
I mean, he does
Yeah.
have a lot of spare souls. We can
Oh,
help.
so that-
who cares for musicians? Like, really, the people don't even pay them money. They pay them with exposure.
But the thing is, you remember
care.
us. You remember us, and you talk about us, and you
Yes,
want to see
I
us again.
remember a lot of bad things that happened in my life. It doesn't mean that I like them or that I would like to see them again.
oh my goodness.
I'm talking about like people who are considered
What? Okay.
important in the region, like the
here's an
Gallo,
interesting-
the Gallo. Maybe I think they were considered important, maybe, or the
Well, yeah,
Blanc.
there's drug suppliers. There's a certain level of import to that.
I mean, if your dealer tell you, "Hey, man, shit's
Yeah,
about to hit the
export.
fan, you should run," you listen to him.
Yeah.
I would.
Thoughts on a. I write a song. it's a little bit of an earworm sort of thing that gets in people's heads to get them to go to the fort.
Like a jingle.
Go to Fort
Jingle.
Hammerhead so you don't die kind of deal, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking a little closer to
That's
that.
amazing.
You make it good because you're a musician, yeah.
Shit, man.
I'm thinking a little bit in the lane of like, it's a small world after all.
Oh no, that song reminds me of that time that I was stuck in like a ride of some sort, and I would just go round and round and
Round and
round.
round. Yeah. No.
Into that song,
Just
and there
have
was
it
like
live in your head a bit.
some
So-
kid dolls or something. It was awful.
Ding, ding, ding,
I
ding,
can
ding,
Sort of
wander
circle.
around looking for other wandering friends because I think Arlo would be good, Tolbert would be good, a couple of other. See if we can run into Fortunata.
Would really love Raggaria if we can find her.
Oh.
She has
Yeah,
some
Ragaria's
delicious
badass.
snacks for one.
We can
Yeah.
find her. She has a
Yeah.
house, so we could go visit her.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
See, I
that
had a
might be
good
my
idea.
best strength. If we're good to just wander, and Crimson's okay to help me and be a little bit extra muscle. we
Oh, I'll
can
do
conti-
anything to not be paired with the weird ones. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
He looks right into Kit's eyes and says, "Yes, I'm talking about you."
Wow, that's the first.
Time's mentally going into her head, being like, "I'm a tiny little
I wasn't
fairy with blue
expecting
hair that was
Oh, yeah.
teleported out of her home how many years ago, and I'm the normal one."
Yeah, you're in
Minotaur's
Buckle.
looked
like,
around.
I mean, I don't know if I'm normal.
No, Buckle's cool. Buckle's cool, but Kit's the weird one.
I take that as a compliment.
You shouldn't.
I will.
Partially offended that I'm not the one, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to partially offend you. I meant to wholly
Oh.
offend you.
that makes more sense. Yes.
Screw you, Gran. I don't. When I'm mean to you, you complain. When I'm friendly to you, you complain. I can't win here. Come on. That's why you're
Yeah.
one of the weird ones as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
I'm glad we're friends. Huh?
beginning of actually at the end of the previous day, Kit sent messages to Sergeant Moloch and Belinda, so they are working on the fort's defenses. Maybe Belinda will get sidetracked because she has now to pay your debt to Tolbert to make some rainbow metal stuff for him, but day one
If she can get him to stay, that'd be great.
you have to message her about that. On
Yeah.
day one, let's say day 18, right? Let's count it backwards. On day 18, top of the day 18, you're all preparing, having this discussion, preparing to split up and go to different places. So let's say you're still back here where Duke is. You can still make your decisions.
It
And to
sounds
be
like
clear, this is where you are, where Duke is.
sounds like most people are going pretty north. So perhaps I'm kind of thinking me and Crimson can go back to the fort. We can run into Tolbert. I can try to convince him to say, and we can also I can sing my little song. Give me a little bit to come up with something. Sing my little song while we're traveling to try to get it in people's heads as we're going. And then it's not great for ambushes, but we'll deal with that if it comes. And go to the fort, convince Tolbert, see if we run into anyone on the way, and then maybe go south, because I don't think we're hitting too many things south. So if we can just do a bit of wandering to some of the towns down there, and then go back and maybe spend like 5 days max doing that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So, Darendelle, and then
But
there's
Darendelle,
not much.
yeah.
Yeah. South
But-
is kind of empty.
I mean,
It's
mostly
kinda- yeah.
Regurias and LeBlanc
that's
to
more-
to the east, but
This one.
I don't think there's any. I mean, unless we haven't seen whatever is down south because we haven't been there.
the part of it is just wandering a bit to maybe just a day down south then, and then keep going, then loop back around up north to more places. My thought was just a little bit of, well, if people are wondering, we don't know where they are. So,
can someone remind me what happened to Placidity? To everybody in Placidity?
They moved to near the fort.
They're near the fort.
When is near the fort?
Like same hacks.
Because I'm assuming they're not gonna want to fight, but
Even
they
though
should at least they could heal, and they should at least get protection.
Yeah, no, I think they need to be inside
the fort. I think everybody in the Central Hills should be inside the fort.
I was thinking we maybe ask them to dig some ditches to create some difficult terrain leading up to the fort. Now I'm kind of thinking we ask Annabelle and her sisters if they can maybe create some plants to do difficult terrain instead.
That's a great idea.
Focus their energy on that.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Do that over a couple days.
Sure.
So yeah, I can.
I'm sure we can also ask Elmer to at least be a like transport of sorts. I'm sure a dragon probably flies faster than
I don't think he flies.
most people.
He doesn't fly.
He doesn't fly at all?
I don't think so.
His wings are
he's
too
big.
small.
He probably walks faster.
Yeah, he still walks faster
than we.
Well, I was thinking. I think either you or Gran were going to go to Miss Ornatius. So if we go there, you can talk to. I believe the Devil of the Central Hills is there, along with Elmer, along with Miss Ornatia.
Yeah.
So scoop them, bring them to the fort, and I'm sure they can all be of some help. And then, because also you have the best relationship. I was also thinking Miss Ornatia, because she understands, bodies of different things, would be probably very adept at learning healing and stuff. She
Sure.
you have to dissect a thing to stuff it.
That is true.
I mean, not technically.
To do it well, I mean,
Depends on
through that logic, Crimson would be a great healer because he's dissected many things.
Well, he hasn't dissected; he's cut them.
Bisected is different from dissect.
Yes.
I prefer to think that I would be a great butcher artist.
Yeah, I was going to say artist was more of the vibe I was getting.
Yeah, my healing is too experimental, it's too avant-garde, if you might say.
The blood spatters that you create can still be treated as art.
I never heard any complaints, however.
Well,
it's hard to,
Okay.
All right, so you guys to Miss Ornatius, and so I have to look at a map because I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Who knows where anything is, right?
I don't know where the family is, if that's
all further west.
Yeah.
Calabouts are north.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Blanc family.
The Blancs are way east.
The blanks are
Blanks are here.
over here.
Yeah.
West.
Which we should get the Blancs.
The Blancs.
There's also Dornbach.
They're like a
northeast.
2-day travel from the fort.
Mm-hmm.
Someone could do Galabout and Dornbach and back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Is it hit up Briguria on the way to the LeBlancs or on the way back?
Yeah.
And then let's see. So and then
I was thinking of doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Mhm.
And then I can go like wherever.
why don't, since again, the plan right now is just me and Crimson wandering, is maybe we go here and then we go to the LeBlancs.
I was thinking of going to the LeBlancs as well. We can probably meet there.
Meet back up, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys stop at Riguria's on the way. I'll stop at Rigby's, and then we meet back there.
Riguria,
And depending
she
on the
was
time, we
one
can
who
go see
had the
Gomer
baked
or not.
goods?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The disgusting looking ones.
Delicious.
And I didn't try.
Delicious.
Time
delicious
has never met her.
That's
I was hiding outside the entire time, so that's
That's
That is
funny.
absolutely true.
Crimson's gonna have to be our talker.
Gonna have to what?
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, she likes giving you treats, and you like eating treats, so that should be an easy.
Well, and that was kind of my thought, was Crimson would really help with the LeBlancs, because you all like soup.
That is
I
true.
do like soup.
Don't eat more of that soup, though.
I would consider myself a Kono soup, you know. You shouldn't treat me as just someone who eats treats.
For
That's
coming,
like a
folks.
dog.
We're gonna stop right standing here. Bye.
Should we?
Or a soupelier, if you
Soupelier.
would.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Should we eat more soup though?
No, please don't eat more soup.
I know I should, and I'm not talking as Crimson Voice.
Yeah,
I just like soup. It's soup season
I
now.
would right
It is
now.
soup season now. But
Okay.
please, Crimson, don't eat any more of the soup.
Man, I wish I had some soup.
So,
Can I get her name one more time, just to
Someone
write
is
down the
trying.
plan for myself?
Raguria?
Raguria.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Who's going where? Day 1. You guys are gonna travel 30 kilometers. Which direction are you going?
Towards the fort.
Yes.
Who's going towards the fort?
Gallibald? I don't know. Who's going to Gallibald?
Me and you, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Crimson and Time are going towards the fort.
I'm workshopping my It's a Small World song. I'm workshopping my earworm.
Crimson Void can't stand it anymore. He's going to pierce
Nice.
his own ears.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say at some
chose to
point-
be with the least weird one. Well,
Oh, it would have been much worse with you.
fair.
I was gonna say, I think
No
pretty
arguments.
quickly on, Time would look for some wax or something you could stick in your ears and be like,
Yeah.
so you don't.
If it doesn't work, I can make you some acid. So. Whatever works.
Hey, good
A little
luck.
more
The only thing going
permanent,
through
but-
my head right now is
Yeah.
Campbell's good possibilities. It's all playing up here. On like,
Yeah.
Okay.
You should
So-
try the Jet Tour holiday. Something in that way, maybe.
I shall begin writing the things that are happening.
Thought we were gonna write a jingle for us, and I was like, "Oh, cool."
Jingle.
So I, for one, think I should get a bonus for doing neologisms about the Kono soup thing. So I'm doing my part.
You might.
Okay, write down a neologist's point.
I'll be sure to use that.
I'm sure it's gonna come in handy eventually.
Hopefully.
Run. Where are you going? Were you going to the orcs or Cletus or Natia? Sorry.
Whichever's closer, but both.
I think Ernestia is closer.
I think Ernestia closest. And then Cletus. Cletus is... I have to see if the orcs are there or not, basically. But maybe I'd go to where their camp was, just to scout it before going to... No, I'll go to Ernestia first and just ask her.
Okay. And Crimson and Time, you're going straight to the fort. You guys are trying to meet people. Do you want to roll in the D20 or do you want to just keep going to the fort?
I was gonna roll on the D20.
Okay, go ahead. One of you two can roll.
Do you want to roll?
Or you can both roll and choose the result you like.
Sounds good.
14.
What? One is the black guy. No.
One, yeah.
No.
We need him. Yes.
He's going to be very helpful. I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
So you have 14, which is an encounter you have not encountered
Technically,
before.
if you think about it, besides Duke, Tobert is basically our like mascot because he's number one. He's the one.
His
And we
number-
are-
That's true.
Oh
That is
my
true.
god,
The
I
only
didn't
ones.
think of that. Holy shit. Oh wow.
Wait, is that like the third time or fourth time we...
Third.
Third in like
yeah.
You met him twice
In
in the
two
same
sessions.
episode.
In 2 sessions.
yeah,
Okay,
constantly.
so you guys are meeting him, huh?
Well, we're running into him on the way to the fort because he's heading to the fort.
Like, are
Makes
you
sense.
following us at this
But
point?
just so you
Like,
know,
come
just so
on.
you guys know, we haven't gotten 14 at all,
Yeah,
which is what you rolled.
Ooh.
you've never gotten 14.
It's a new one, yeah.
Or you can meet Tobert and guarantee.
Tobert is going to the fort.
I can talk to
meet-
Tolbert. Like I can. Like,
yeah, we're gonna run
send
into
him
him
a
at the fort
message.
anyway. Let's do 14, I think.
Like you see him like 2
Like,
hills over.
yeah,
and
you're
it's
like,
no, we're going the same way. Oh, just meet them. Yeah.
That
Just
guy.
meet
Talk to you
there.
later.
It's
You hear the
not
music
bad.
and just like detour.
So here's what's gonna happen. Like Crimson Void saw Tolbert walking on the distance, and he just ignored him and
said
kept walking.
nothing.
Because
Well,
he
you-
has the
you have
wax, the plugs in his ears, Thyme started to call him out, Crimson, let's go talk to Tolbert. And Crimson Void just kept walking
going.
and
Amazing.
never looked back.
It's funny because Tolbert was like waiting, like, hey. And you guys
And
are
you're
like,
hearing my annoying little song, which I'm slowly getting it where I want it to be. I'm like still playing with some of the words, but I'm like, okay, I think I want the emphasis on this one. And
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Oh, I guess he's already gone. Such a shame.
You listen Tobert in the distance just doing what you were doing, like the jingle one.
he's doing it, but he's doing it slightly better, and I'm pissed.
Slightly just enough to annoy you, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, you know that scene in Amadeus where Mozart starts playing the piece that Salieri wrote and he
Yeah.
starts improvising.
That's exactly the scene that came to my head. Okay,
It's not supposed to be impressive. It's supposed to get in your head.
It's supposed to be reliable and repeatable.
if you change the chord here. Okay, you
I don't want
guys.
dissonance. I want melody.
You time you're traveling with Crimson and you you hear Toba's music and see him playing in the distance. He's taking way too long to get to the fort apparently. The terrible traveler just keeps getting lost. You guys,
He's Bugs Bunny.
before you can make a decision, Crimson is already walking like in a different direction, and you're like, "Wait, Crimson!" And
Well, I'm
with,
also probably a little bit like, oh, Crimson can
Oh, well.
like, I've never had to navigate. Crimson navigates better than I do.
Crimson
Probably true.
gets going away from Tolbert. You try to warn him to the fact that you still hear music coming from the direction that you're going in, but he has his wax things in his ears. We're gonna cut to Kit and Bucko. Were you guys just going straight, or were you looking for to meet people on the way as well?
Meet people.
Go ahead and roll d20s, and you can choose whichever
You can choose whichever. Let's go, Bucko.
results.
7. We also have. Oh no, we did get 7. It's Gomer.
Okay.
It's Moonshine.
Sorry.
You could meet Gomer, which means it's very, 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 very far from his goat farm.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. 13.
Yeah.
13. Okay,
Can you figure
13.
We
Yeah.
have
Yes.
seen the devil.
Or the Devil of the Hills.
Devil.
we,
They both
But
solve
isn't he with the
situations for you.
Nastya though?
supposedly
There's no promise that he's at your
Which one
nation.
is 7?
Gomer traveling around with
Gomer, the
moonshine.
moonshine goat farm guy.
I mean,
We want the goats.
we wanted to talk to Gomer anyway. You want to go with Gomer?
Let's
If
go,
it's
Gomer.
roaming, he could be like findable, right?
Makes sense.
I'm also thinking he could be helpful.
Yeah, valid.
Okay. Cool. So you guys are traveling towards the Calabalt farms, and you hear somebody talking loudly, laughing. And you go around a particularly tall and jagged piece of rock, and you see Gomer with his like wheelbarrow full of moonshine jugs. He's got a couple goats with him. and he is super drunk, talking to the rock.
What's wrong? What's different? What's
Talking to who?
What?
The Rock.
You mean to say
Dwayne
that Dwayne The Rock
Dwayne.
Ladies and
He's gonna be a
gentlemen!
great ally.
You're all saved.
True or
So many more explosions now.
He always wins, though. It's in his contract. He always
That's
has to
true.
win.
It's
He
true.
always has to win.
Oh my god. To a rock formation, not the rock Dwayne Johnson.
that would be way cooler though.
He does not see you guys at all. He's like, and I'm telling you, this is the best way to distill. What was I talking about?
My guy! Hey! I kind of like walk
buddy.
up and clap a hand
He
on
falls.
his shoulder. Whoop! Hey, let's get you upright and pluck him back off the dirt.
He's like ragdolled. Hey, he stands up like very wobbly. Hey, you guys, been a while since we shared some moonshine. You want some moonshine?
Ooh!
Maybe later. Actually, why don't you drink a little bit of this one? And it's like a water skin.
Ooh, what's that one called?
It's called.
Vodka.
Yeah, vodka.
Vodka.
It's definitely alcoholic for sure.
It's so alcoholic. It's like it's gonna make you blind. It's that alcoholic.
If you're not careful,
Wow.
so be
You
careful.
just need to distill it properly. It's
I can't feel any smell in this. Smells
Yes.
so clean.
That's what vodka is. It's like
Yeah,
the
you gotta
cleanest
watch out
of the
for it.
distilled.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
so
You're not even gonna taste anything. You're just gonna like after a little bit,
You're
just
gonna feel
it.
Okay. And he's like, gulp. Right, I don't taste anything of this thing.
Exactly.
All right.
It's basically the distilled for people that don't like the taste but still like the feeling. You know, that's it.
All right, interesting invention. I like the taste of
I know,
Like
it's
he
a-
keeps talking as he's drinking.
Keep
I don't know how
drinking.
that works.
Keep
Don't ask
drinking.
me.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna like do a little like medicinal herbs on him while he is.
Can I get his moonshine away from him and like hide it?
Yes, it's very easy.
I put it like behind Bucko because Bucko's like big. So I'm like, "Choop."
So yeah, Comer, man, buddy, well, where are you headed? We thought you were going to Fort Hammerhead. Remember?
Yeah.
Was he? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
He was just saying
We
that.
just
Okay.
discussed
He
this.
was totally.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
too
it was-
drunk to remember what he was doing.
These are going to. When I was in the forest. I don't remember. Well,
You remember?
Yeah.
Time came up with that fun tune about how if you don't go to the fort, you're gonna die because the Brotherhood's trying to kill everybody.
ours.
You were
Oh, yeah.
singing last time, remember? You
It
were
was
like,
a great tune.
It was so
Anyway,
good.
man, you gotta get. We gotta
Good.
get there, huh?
A good
You
melody.
also said something about like your goats being a great like first barrier almost against people because they're really good at like headbutting people and like helping out with
That's
that.
right. This goats you can have, but
Yes, they do. They are so good at
They
that.
just
So
run around, jumping. It's good.
Yeah.
And then you
It's
can
a real
use the
smart idea
milk to
you
get
had,
some
yeah.
that is
cheese.
such a good idea. Thank you so much for suggesting it. We're definitely gonna be
It's very
Doing
smart.
that.
Fib's
So smart.
very smart. Fib, and then he like takes his shirt off again, and you see his Cyphopa, his brother, which is just
Hi,
like
Fib.
a face in his back, and it's like, also drunk.
yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Same body.
Yeah.
Uh,
Same liver.
Same liver.
uh,
Poor liver.
Oh.
Liver.
yeah. Goats.
So yeah,
Good.
you're late. You said you were gonna be there, and you're like here. So talking to your friend.
Come on. Yeah.
My goat. This is my goat. Goat ran away. I had to find my goat. That's what it
that
is.
makes
I'm
sense.
going.
Got it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm getting know my ways, and he like looks around for his wheelbarrow, grabs the goat's horns, and starts walking around.
Good on you, man.
Do you think he knows how to get to the...
Nah, maybe we better
Fortnite?
have him follow us.
Yeah, maybe. You know what, Gomer? Why don't you come with us? And
We're heading that way
Yeah,
anyway.
we're gonna eventually get there. So just tag along. I have
You
more
know,
of that
keep us
really good vodka.
I don't like it that much. It doesn't taste good. It tastes weird.
I like add some like little berries and herbs to it. Like, how about this one? This is a little
water.
more flavored. Yeah, it's spa water.
Spout water is... I don't like drink anything water. Water is not good for you. It's not good.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
not.
just
That's true. No, don't
drink
do
water.
that.
That's what I'm always saying.
But vodka, oof, that's the stuff.
That's
It's all right. I trust you.
You
Okay.
should. We're very trustworthy.
yeah,
Cool.
especially you.
Yeah. You now have Gomer with you.
Yay!
For better or for worse. Good. Okay, cool. Now we cut to Mr. No, well, let's get back to Time and Crimson.
So we're heading towards the mysterious music.
You were going up in the terrain, but Tolbert was there for some reason, probably enjoying the view, so you guys decided to go down. In your path down, you came closer to a river. And upon approaching said river, you hear music. Specifically, you hear a singing with a beautiful voice.
What is with us and rivers and music? I don't know what's happening. I know I'm just talking to myself. Crimson can't hear me at all, but you know. Keep going.
So, do you guys follow the music? Do you follow the music? Because Crimson's got stuff up his ears and can't really hear.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. Do you bring Crimson with you?
Yeah, no, I bring Crimson with me, but I kind of assume for a while that he's following me as I'm starting to take the lead.
Okay. You guys approach and you see sitting on a rock, kind of in the middle of the river, is a mermaid. And she's got, no clothes and long hair, and like a flower here in her hair, and she's just like singing. And I'm gonna ask two things from you guys: perception checks and will saves.
He does
Crimson
have
has wax in his ears, so
Just a quick comment. Crimson Void is not hearing anything, mostly, I guess. But he does mention very quietly, but Time will probably hear it. He says, he look at the mermaids and he's like, nice.
They are beautiful.
Which
perception and will,
perception
right?
and will.
Okay, so perception is not going to be good. 11. I don't know
Okay.
if that's going to help me or hurt me.
The perception for Mr. Crimson?
13.
13. Okay.
And will is also 13.
Does he get a bonus because he has the wax?
Sure.
To will?
17
I'd
bonus.
give one
Yes.
if I was the GM.
I remember there's precedent for that in the historical document called the Odyssey.
The yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say. Shall we
Okay.
consult Homer?
And the fun thing is that he didn't do it like knowingly.
No.
It was for totally different reasons. He's not even trying to squeeze something here.
Yeah.
So 17 for my will save.
Okay. You guys are approaching. You see this mermaid sitting on the rock singing, and she's not just singing. She's like kind of putting on a show, like doing gestures and stuff. And Crimson, you see the mermaid, and you're like, "Oh, cool. She's friendly. She's cool. I should go talk to them." To her.
Is that what Crimson Void thinks?
Yeah.
Wow. Something's very, very wrong.
You mean to say that the group's curmudgeon thought I should go talk to someone?
Yeah, and it's like a obvious thought. It's like, oh, they're my friend. Like I should go there. And
do I see anything weird on his face, like he's under a spell as he starts to go towards the mermaid?
You see him go and very quietly say, "Nice," and then start walking in their direction.
To be honest, that would be a very...
Yeah, you already said nice.
That's the character, yeah.
That would be very far-fetched, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I'm keeping pace, but like a step behind, being like, I'm gonna see what's going to happen here, but I don't trust any of this. As a fae, I don't trust mermaids. I know enough. Anything too pretty is always trying to kill you.
Mr. DM.
I'm so suspicious of everything in the world.
Listen,
yes.
Mr.
faes are
DM.
known for being very, very pretty and wanting to turn you inside out for fun.
I have an objection here. Objection!
Okay.
Mr. Crimson Void, by the blessings of the soup.
Oh yeah,
Because
you have
I write down
thingy.
every way that I get every single power on my character sheet. So by the blessings of the soup, Mr. Crimson Void possesses an ability called Abhorrent Mind, which means that every time that I need to do a test to resist a mental effect, not only I get a bonus on that test,
You damage.
but I also cause mental damage to whoever tried it.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. How much is the bonus?
So the bonus is plus
1 plus 2 every
3 because of the amount of Tormenta powers that I have. So it's 3 total. And
and 3d6.
regardless of if I fail or succeed, they will receive
3d6.
4d6 damage.
4d6, yeah, because it's
psychic
extra.
damage.
What?
Just for trying.
That's how I killed half the city, like the
Let me think on this.
Pyrrhus one. They did something mental to us, and they all just dropped dead.
And I'm also wondering, because I rolled not great perception, if there are more mermaids under in this water.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this bonus would apply to the will save. And I don't know if the bonus would be
It
enough
usually
for
does,
me
yeah.
to succeed, but they will take damage regardless.
They will take damage regardless. If it is a mental effect, which I'm trying to
If it is a
ascertain
mental effect, yes.
It's gotta be.
this very moment. This poor mermaid. It's just singing.
Unless it's
Sure.
a siren, and which is trying to kill you.
No.
No.
Definitely not. Definitely not dangerous in any way, shape, or form.
You may mock time for being suspicious, but also she's not usually been wrong.
I mean, I guess roll your damage. Let's see what happens.
How many? D6? 4? Did I mention
said 4, I think?
4? Yes, yes.
Is it really 4?
It is, because it's 1d6 standard plus... No, it's
Oh, I don't like that
3
we have a map
actually.
here.
It's 3.
It's the same as the amount of your bonus
It's 3.
in dice.
It's 3d4. Yes, 3d6 actually. Sorry.
Okay.
Minus 4. but I
But
took
yours
one
makes
of the
sense.
soup.
You have so many
Yeah.
Tormenta powers.
Oh, he does too, because
I have 5 total, but
that's for
they
5,
stack
yeah.
they stack by pairs, and I only have
Yeah.
5, so I only stack up into 4.
I have
so
8 now, but
it's every 2, so 3 total because it's 1 standard
that's
plus
correct.
1 plus 1. Yes,
Okay. Well, go ahead.
15.
Holy crap.
Damn.
Okay.
How's she looking?
You see she's singing and then she
Easy.
puts her hand on her head and kind of starts screaming. Blood starts streaking down her nose. And she looks at you guys, screams, and casts a spell. So I need you guys to roll another save.
Which save?
The save is...
Is it mental?
will
Gonna kill
get.
yourself, man.
Because
not mental.
if it's mental, man.
Stop it.
Not
Stop
mental.
hitting yourself.
But you can roll. Will save, please.
A will save. Which
I rolled
spell
so
is that,
bad.
if I may ask?
Sleep.
10. Sleep
Yeah,
is
that's
mental,
at
isn't it?
It is
7.
mental. Oh no, it's.
No,
Hang on.
I don't remember. It says on the end of the spell, it was a 10. 10 sucks. I still. Oh no, it's not mental.
2 on the die.
Ooh, juicy. Both of you fall asleep.
No.
Oh, that's so bad because you also lose traveling time.
Hang on. They are awakened, and they know that the lady is there, and they've been targeted, so they have a bonus, right? Doesn't sleep have a like if you
That's
they
true,
just
that
get tired
spell sleep.
if they are already engaged in something.
Yeah, I suppose.
That is true. That is true. This is the moment to find that out.
You have the spell time, don't you?
Oh, we
Yeah,
both
it's
do,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put it on the chat so we can read.
Here.
Mr. DM. Mr. DM.
Yes.
They're
I
exhausted.
have another objection. Sleep is an enchantment. Every enchantment have mental effects, as per page 172 of the player's
She
handbook.
dies.
She's gonna
Is it really?
die by trying to target Crimson's mind.
Oh, so again, I have a bonus and I have damage to make.
Which I'm going to be honest. It's
anything
not
that
the
targets
vibe.
will triggers this, basically, like
Okay.
pretty much.
Cool.
If you're gonna go after Crimson Void, it doesn't make sense to do magic anyway. Just talk to him 90% of the time.
Then here's what she does then. She would know if it is a mental thing or not.
She just did this and got hurt, so.
Yeah. And she would avoid doing that to you, but she would still do that to Time, who didn't seem affected by the other effect. And Time did fail, so you just see Time just go like, time for nap, and just like lands and is now asleep.
Okay.
And you're like,
No, but like,
yeah, it makes
You
sense.
can just
Exhausted.
pick me up, like.
That's not much of a problem.
I
even if
won't pick you up because I don't want to put you into harm, but I am now very aware that the mermaid is a threat, and I will roll for initiative. I'm grabbing my axe. It's
No, you're not. You're enchanted. You think she's your
Wait.
friend. You failed
you
on
did
the
fail
first
the
one.
thing.
oh
the
yeah,
first
I
one.
did fail the thing. Doesn't it change when you perceive hostile intentions?
that's what I was
It
gonna
wasn't
say.
very hostile though.
But why is it hostile? She just made your friend get some rest.
No, I'm asking about Time. Like, Time succeeded on the first one, so she probably knew she was getting targeted by some sort of effect because
So
she
she wouldn't
succeeded it.
sleep
So
right
she
away.
wouldn't be sleeping. She would be just exhausted
No, she didn't
because she was
notice it.
targeted once.
She did
I
not
would-
notice
yeah.
it.
I already
She did not
I
notice it?
already
No.
She
suspicious.
rolled a will save and she did not notice it?
No, she didn't.
Wait.
Roll with me. Crimson, you see your good friend. You don't remember her name, but she's singing. At the
On the
margin
rock.
of a river.
Okay.
And she quickly wipes away this blood from her face. Hi! It's been so long, and she poses in a sexy way, throws her hair.
You know, like how some creatures they think that if they can't see you, you can't see them back. Crimson Void thinks that if he can't hear you, you also can't hear him back. So he doesn't actually speak. He just
because he still has the thing on the ears.
Yeah. Which is why I think he should have succeeded anyway.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Between the wax and between his mental fortifications.
he points to Thyme on the ground.
You point to Thyme on the ground, and you see another mermaid is already like slithering and was like already really close to Thyme, like, and looks at you with a like deer in headlights face of like, uh-oh. Hi, and also poses.
Can I grab my axe now?
You grab your axe?
I grab my axe.
Can I make sushi?
And then I put like a foot in front of Thyme. So like, it's a clear message.
Don't.
Okay. She just goes, boring, and is like, slithers away. And you just look back to the other one, your friend, and she's not there anymore. They left.
And he mouths to himself, "That's what I thought." Okay, let's wake Thyme up now. Thyme! He kind of like slaps her face with just the index finger. Like,
I'm awake. I got you. The loud time woke me up. You didn't need to.
what?
Thank you.
Kill me? Why?
Okay, and we cut.
I think I just give you a hug at that point and just like pat you on the back, like,
We'll
we're
figure
good.
it out off camera, you know. when we come up next, it's already gonna be good. Everything's gonna be
resolved.
Okay. You cut to Grun. Grun, you're trying your best to get closer to Mr. Nash's place as fast as you're able.
How long has it been?
Since
I left the group. It's still
this
the
is the
first
end
day.
of the first day, yeah.
I'm like, I should have brought some food.
Oh my God, yes, you should
Can
have.
I have not like sent you off with some of the rations I was holding for you, or
Could have.
To be fair, I wouldn't be able to walk a lot with that.
Grunt can carry exactly as much as Grunt can carry.
I mean, you can become a bunch of bugs and eat grass.
I'll
see,
roll
Grunt?
for that, like gladly at some point. But
if you were a
I'm
bunch
still okay. I'll say I ate something before I left and just.
That's
there are
an
Nash's
issue,
in a
Grant. If
feeding mood.
you were a bunch of ants, you could carry many times your weight.
That is true.
true. That power should give me a bonus to carrying stuff.
Denied. You keep traveling, and your thought is, well, at least if I can get to Jonid's old hamlet, I can at least have a roof over my head. You keep going, and it's getting late, getting dark. You're already pushing into the dark. You're now like tripping over yourself, falling, splattering into bugs, having to reform and walk, and then you're getting lost.
I see the dog.
Fair.
Which doesn't help me on navigating the wilds, but just so you know.
Doesn't help you navigating wild.
I'll still be falling over.
And then you notice there's some light on close to your path. Like somebody started like a campfire or something.
Okay.
You come closer and you try to approach and see who it is, and you come around a corner. And as you look, you see a figure. What the?
Twice.
You hear squeaking.
Oh,
Some
some squeaking. No.
Yeah. I'm like, real?
Your gnome is like the gnome in your head is playing with your imaginary dog.
Yeah.
You come around the corner and you see like standing in front of you, somebody you've seen before. Tall, very slim, very tall, very slim, old man. Dr. Arthemus Vesper.
Oh,
And he's got like a little campfire, and he's pointing at you with like a stick that he's pretending to be a wand. And he's like, "Whoa, Grun, my
hello there.
boys. It's been a while." Oh,
yes. I thought you'd be far from the Central Hills
oh, please,
right now.
please come sit with me by the fire. It's been a little bit
Oh,
since
thank
I've
you.
seen a friendly face. And he sits back down.
How have you been doing?
Yes, I meant to leave the Central Hills and got sidetracked. There's a surprising amount of interesting things to see here.
There is.
And by the time I actually got to the border, I was turned back by some hooligans, and I ended up
For bold people.
back here. He like pokes at the fire.
Could you describe those hooligans? I mean,
Oh, yes, you're dressed in black,
Right.
menacing looking, and
mhm.
they, yeah, as I told you
Somewhere
before.
in the distance, Kid has a goosebump.
Were they very numerous or not? Just like a gang.
At first, didn't look like it, but the more I tried to talk my way through, more of them seemed to be there. And then I had to skedaddle, as you say.
Right. Good thing you did.
1 point of order. Let's go ahead and take our break. We'll be right back. And continue talking to Mr. Dr. Vesper.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you in 10 minutes. And we're back. So, we left off with Mr. Dr. Arthemus Vesper around his campfire with Grun, explaining that some ruffians have had prevented him from actually leaving the Central Hills.
All right. Well, let's say I spent a few minutes contextualizing stuff for him. And I get to the point where I say, and look, I don't know how you want to deal with this. If you just want to like hunker down and wait it for it to like blow over. But we are kind of running around and trying to gather people at the fort because it's the best way to defend against them. So I cannot guarantee your safety at all. But what I can say is that we will fight with all we got to make sure that no one there gets hurt.
Yes. Yes. Defense at the most defensible place in the Central Hills definitely is a good idea, I must say. I could potentially join you and help with preparations at the fort. Which reminds me, how is my little automaton doing at the fort? I hope he's helping Belinda tremendously.
Well, we have been there a few times, but from what I saw, Belinda was definitely happy to have a set of hands to help, since, well, you know, maybe poor taste to mention hands, since her last apprentice. Anyway, but
He laughs like,
well, you know, but yeah, I think he's been doing great.
yes, you are all
I
getting
do
more.
have something to ask of you if you decide not to join us there.
He looks at you closely, and he grabs something in his pocket and excuse me a moment, and just looks at you through like a tiny magnifying glass. It's actually called
It's a loop.
yeah, a loop, like an appraiser's loop. And he looks at you through it real fast and like, you've been gathering allies in more than just inviting them to the fort. I see. Seems like you have a stowaway in there.
You have to be more specific. I have several.
He laughs. And that's a fair point. I mean the very crafty one.
Oh. Hawkins? Oh. Do you know anything about him?
Oh, I don't know who that one is, but I wager not much. Though gnomes are very intelligent and resourceful folk. Or were.
They are. And I've been learning about that since, she joined me.
Yes. Quite interesting. While some of them despaired as the world crumbled away, some of them toiled hardest they've ever done in their lives to try and preserve some of their memories to prove that they existed, to retain some of their knowledge. It's very sad how things can end. Anything can end. Entire peoples can end. Worlds, gods. Sorry, it's the ramblings of an old man.
No, not at all. If it's any solace, it is of my faith that things don't really end; they evolve. And if it's any consolation, a part of them lives through me now.
Yes.
And one of my companions. And I hope to make good on that and honor that by keeping that knowledge alive somehow.
Yes.
Although changed. Well,
I do share your belief to some degree, Run, and I must confess to you, I all too often think about how the Tormenta was able to defeat time in their universe. If only there was a way we could harness it in a way that it wouldn't corrupt everything.
well, I could give you some ideas, and I'll use my new power as a demonstration.
Okay.
You see, Gran opens his third eye. It's just as pupilless as the other two. Just 3 red, globes. And he, still sitting, grabs his staff and starts doing like the motions of a spell. And at the same time, another Grun starts like splitting off the movements. It's almost as both of them are superimposed. and starts doing a different set of movements. And I use Mystic Time, which I won't bother to roll because I'm going to sleep soon. But it does take a toll on Gran. Like he you see that, like he huffs a little bit, like straining with that effort, but he basically do two things at the same time, and two effects come up, and he can see that both spells happen, even though it seems that only time for one has passed.
See the doctor looking very attentively at every detail. And when you finish casting and like the other Grun, some of the bugs in the other Grun just kind of die and fall off,
Yeah.
and the rest like come back to you. And the doctor like literally just claps and goes, "Grun, that's amazing! I don't believe I've ever witnessed such power in a LFO. In such power over time in a LFO."
It's something I've been developing. I've known of cultists to Hardak that can perceive time differently, but short of a LFO, it's hard to reach this kind of power, and it's still very, as you can see, taxing. But if it gives you any ideas as how to channel that kind of power, it's something I have a lot of interest in.
Yes, you and all LFO are proof that coexistence is possible between Tormenta and Arton. But I do not think this coexistence could last forever as it stands. The Tormenta will continue to push and spread, whether we act, whether we don't. I do not wish it to consume Arton. I would rather harness it and guide it.
Yes.
Turn it into something more than chaos
Yes.
and fear, redness in the sky. Grun, we could turn it into... What if we could turn it into art?
My point exactly. It's... Well, I have to say it's refreshing to... Although I know you have your reservations to hear those words spoken by someone other than me. That is my goal. And it was only a matter of faith before. Now the things I've seen here in the Central Hills make me think that I was onto something. Have you heard of Rainbow Meadow? Of course you did, and Nash, I think, mentioned it.
Belinda showed me.
Oh.
I wasn't able to figure out all of its properties myself, but I must say I helped her coin the term rainbow metal.
Oh, well, very apt named, but it is. We've discovered a few more attributes to it, and how specifically the Tormenta reacts to it.
Oh.
We know that it can inhibit some of the mindlessness that people touched by the storm experience. We know that it's very aggressive to pure Lafil. And although it can hurt me more than regular energy magic, it doesn't kill me straight away. And I've been thinking, what if rainbow metal is the thing that guides the Tormenta to something more? That channels it into something creative.
Run, you have an home in there. Do you know what rainbow metal is?
Well, as I kind of understand it, it has to do with, well, the divinity of the fallen god that they worship.
Yes. It's the remains, whatever remained of Tilian's divinity that wasn't used to keep the Tormenta in another multiverse.
So,
If Tilian's divinity can keep the Tormenta in another universe, stands to reason the rainbow metal could help.
yes. And something like that could even convince other cultists. If there's something that can destroy them, you could use it as a way to show them that
Run.
there has to be another way
What if
for existence.
What if there was a way to stop all the bad things?
Wouldn't it be nice?
What if we could stop the Tormenta from spreading and just changing everything into the same? What if we could harness it and use it with rainbow metal and in some way stop time?
Like, more drastically than just...
Think of it, no more worlds would collapse, no more gods dying and abandoning their children to oblivion.
But there would also be no more change. No more betterment.
We could explore the universe and see all that there is. It's infinite, Run. This world is not the only world.
I know that. But don't you... And, well, I do share the sentiment of wanting to, well, safeguard things and prevent bad things from happening, but if we stop time and learn everything that is, we won't ever learn everything that might be, that will be.
Run. The chances of there being a limit to what we can see and learn in this universe, multiverse, is... I don't think there is a limit. And I think we can stop death. Think of it. You can live an entire life worshipping a god. Then you die. Then your soul goes, maybe, to your god's paradise. And you think, this is it. I can be here forever, enjoying bliss. But then another god kills your god. And then what? There is no perfect paradise, Grun, unless we stop time. It is the solution to every problem.
It's an uncomfortable thought for me. I understand those fears. Those fears guided me to where I am now. The search for power and knowledge to protect myself against what can hurt me and others like me. But I've always been guided by this drive to be more. I fear that stopping time itself is admitting defeat.
Oh, Grun, it is the ultimate victory. We can find ways to make it work as we would like it to work. No more hunger. No more thirst. No more babies not fed well enough in big cities. No more war. Why fight? Everyone can have everything. Anyone can go and explore and see the things.
No more death.
Anyone can have the thing they want for an infinite amount of time, because there is no time. No more death. Run. I believe we can make that happen.
How?
Rainbow metal, Run, is the answer. We would need to harness it as much as we can, and probably more.
Can we do it fast? There's a danger coming. We do have access to significant amounts of it. I'm not sure if it would be mined and processed in time. We would also, I'm assuming, need a substantial amount of time, ironically, to stop it. I don't think we have that luxury right now.
Run. You are young. I'm an old man. I probably have a limited number of days. But I have enough time. The attack which you speak of can be avoided. They want the Central Hills. If you can convince people to leave or work with them, then nobody dies.
Okay. I'll Well, as you can see, my companions have spread out to reach more people. So I can bring these planes back to the fort once we reconvene.
Most of all, Gren. Remember, even though I went English there for a line, the most important thing is that together, you and me could turn Tormenta into art and salvation for this world.
Can I sense deception? Any
Roll
way,
insight.
shape, or form? This is... My insight is shit. I'll use my thingy to get more insight. Where is it? Engineering. So it's spend 2 mana points to get my intelligence. Right, so +3. Where is it?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's being very earnest with you. And you can feel in his, tone of voice and his posture that he's very interested in you joining him. And he says, "Run. You seem to have acquired some gnomish memories, yes?"
I did.
Other inventors, gnomish inventors, found other ways to preserve memories, entire lifetimes. I've lived entire lifetimes, Grun.
Oh.
It is devastating. All we have lost, the technology. The setback is probably unsurmountable. But
If you have all the time in the world, it's possible. I'll help you.
convince them, Grun. Convince them to help with the mission.
I'll try. I know you have several lifetimes worth of knowledge, but I think I have some new things up in here. If you care to listen.
Yes?
And my voice changes in tone a little bit. And I get more, mischievous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, fellow traveler.
Oh,
What you want to know?
what I want to know? Well, let's start with who are you?
Oh, that's a long story. And I spend the rest of the night just channeling the memories I have of the gnomes.
Of the gnome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. You guys spend some time by the fire. You see he has provisions. He seems to not have. He seems to not have his little like suitcase that he traveled out with, but he had like a little backpack of stuff that he brings out, and you guys share some food and water. And then later into the night, he, as you're like preparing to go to sleep, he kind of like way late. By the way, you guys go way longer talking. He's super avid to listen to anything you have to say. He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Thank you, Grun, for everything. Your artistry and mind might just save this world. And the universe. Who knows?" And he like gets up. You see he really is like surprisingly tall and spindly. And he says, "I'll check in with you soon." And he just like starts walking
In the middle
into
of
the
the night?
night.
Oh. Okay.
See, he leaves
See
the
you.
bag with like the bag with stuff.
Oh, you forgot your...
Yeah.
Okay.
I ship it.
Oh.
Everyone thought it.
What's in the
No,
bag?
that was
What's
not what I
in
was
the
thinking.
bag? What's in the
Really?
box?
In his backpack, in the backpack, there's a water skin and supplies food for 3 days.
Oh. Thank the Lord. Okay, I'll grab it. I'll refresh my... Let me see. 3 days.
In classical narrative structure, this is called a ship ex machina.
When the GM receives so much pressure for something to exist that it just happens.
Well,
This scene was
I'll be a bit slow for a day or two, but it's better than dying
Starving?
of hunger. Yeah.
I mean, you're a day away from where you want to get, so if you want to just eat in the morning and go, you can. Which brings us to the next day. Cool. Day number 2. Let's say Sergeant Morgan and Sergeant Morgan again, because I wrote it wrong, but it's actually Belinda. Are working on the force defenses still. And you guys are still all traveling to the places you were traveling. Let's start with... let's keep going with Grun. You're going to... Which one first, Grun?
Mrs. Nation.
Mr. Nasha, you get there... Or Night. You get there.
Okay.
Cross a couple rivers. You kind of like see Stone Point from a distance. You kind of see the general location of the orc clan environs, so to say, and as suddenly as the first time you arrive upon Mr. Nesh's museum of almost living
By
things,
the roof. Yeah.
you see the planks like in the hole this time around. You're like, oh yeah,
Okay.
You look in, you see the hole is still not fully patched right, and you look down and you're like, hi. You see Mr. Nesha has like a lamp on, and like, what? Who's out there? Hey,
Hello there.
we're a tavern if you want.
What? Do you remember me, Mr. Nesha? It's Grun.
Oh hey, sorry it's dark out there. I can't see you very well. Come in from the front door this time.
Oh, no need. I just slink through the cracks in the window and reform.
That's
Has
not
she
very
seen
polite.
you bug form yet?
I don't think so. She kind of freaks out for a moment and it goes, ah, and then stops and look. That's amazing. How do you do it? Like, it just goes, you're like,
If you
you're
want a
kind of like
couple,
you're-
I just slide some to the.
She grabs them and they like either look completely different. You know what I mean? Like one is a finger and the other one is like a internal bone looking, but they're insects. She's like, "Oh my god, you're like your own little like mythical creature of the Central Hills now."
That is not what I was going for, but now I'll take it as a compliment. I've been here enough to know that it is. Yeah, I would love to go over all the ways I can rearrange my internal organs with you. I know that's interesting to you, but
fascinating. Does it hurt?
Very.
How fast can you do it? Does it help
there.
you? Wow. Okay, can I see it?
Sure. And I just open the arm and show a beating heart in my bicep.
She like pokes it.
Yeah, just and I reform it elsewhere.
Sorry. Okay, no touchy. My bad.
So, no, you just let me know first.
She's already like sketching things.
We can go over all that, but
thanks. Okay, so how about
afterwards? Firstly, are the orcs still here?
Roll a d20.
Shit. Okay.
11 or plus, they're here.
Yes, they're here.
She says, "Oh yeah, they just came for food today. Yeah, they're sleeping downstairs. They're taking
and
one of the rooms.
Non-sentient food. I'm hoping.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Thank you, Nice. Okay. Well. And I start telling her how things are coming down, and telling her that the fort is where we're going to make our stand.
Okay. Roll another d20 for Elmer. For Elmer.
Oh, right. There's the.
For Elmer, above a 5, so 6 or more. Elmer's there. Okay.
Done.
Elmer's there. And then the last one is the Devil of the Hills. For the Devil of the Hills, I'll say a 13 or more. He's there.
Okay.
Oh, close. He just left yesterday.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we do have a dragon and a couple of orcs. I think that's...
you guys have, 4 orcs. One of them is very old.
On the older side, yeah. Well, knowledgeable. And I do think that Thanato had some magical stuff. I could. She counts as an adept, right?
Yeah, she counts as an adept. As a
one more caster for us to try.
I shall move them up in the partner list to the recruited section. So for this day, you recruit Mr. Nasha and the gang.
Minus the devil.
Plus works. But she and the orcs kind of spend the rest of the day and the night kind of preparing to leave the next morning. So this is the day for you, kind of, unless you want to spend some time in the night doing something besides preparing with them. But
if they are, can I just go ahead and start traveling towards the tower, the mage tower?
You can't. You're gonna arrive there very late because you've already kind of traveled your full days of travel.
I would try to push it, I think.
You would?
But you might need to rest, my friend.
You're gonna reach the
even if
tower.
I just get to talk to him like the next day, at least I would do as much traveling as I could today.
Okay. You could definitely do that. That's like a extra third of traveling, so that would be like 3 more hours in your day.
Okay.
I don't think we need to roll for just like that, but you get there, you see there's on the tallest floor, which is like probably the 3rd or 4th floor, and it's very crooked. little wooden tower that you're like wondering if it's gonna fall someday with all the knickknacks and shit inside. But you see a little light up there and some complaining, but that's it. You're at the tower.
Hey, master.
You call out?
Yeah.
Immediately give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
That dude is
Say,
weird.
You're coming at 1 a.m.
Yeah. It's like 11 in the night. This guy's old.
He's a nightly
He's a
creature.
cranky motherfucker.
I would. Can I just use my otherworldly charm and just cast perfect appearance before calling out?
Sure.
Okay, so I have +2 and +10, which I need because my diplomacy is shit.
I imagine that Grun using his charm is like those pictures that are on the internet of like close-ups of spider's face, and they look kind of cute.
Kinda
but then you
cute,
remember
yeah.
there's two spiders.
See, I was thinking because you would like he's shouting out and not seeing him, but it's a perfect appearance spell. It's like he just sounds like he has the most gorgeous, like for radio voice.
That's a good one.
I
Do it
suppose
like it.
5
Do
from
the radio voice.
No, Moina can do it
Here you go.
in a transatlantic accent, please.
Oh shit. That's a 2 on the die, so 17.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Okay. You just hear from up there. Walk away! Get the hell out of here! What? Yes, youngsters
It's
come around houses at this
it's
late night.
important.
Ah.
Can we talk more?
You see it like a
Tomorrow?
window, the shutter, the window is open, and it's like, this piece of paper is just throwing it like right at you, and then obviously it doesn't reach you because it's paper and just falls like short, and then the window's closed. Get out!
I'll try again tomorrow. I just set up camp at the base of the tower.
Okay.
He's old. They don't like it late when he's old. They
some
like
old
it
people-
early.
Like, I don't know, he was yelling at night. I was like, well, maybe he's one of those ones.
Because he's old.
Well, probably. I'll try again tomorrow.
Okay, let's cut away. Let's go back to Kit and Bucko.
Okay.
You guys keep traveling, and kind of same thing. You arrive late, but you arrive there at the end of the second day. You get there and see that the plantation has already been replaced with something else. It's kind of growing faster than you would have expected, but then again, they do have a half-dryad with them. And yeah, it's already like pretty much dark, and you see lights in the houses as you arrive in that like kind of valley situation, divided. Like if you remember, their farm is divided by like this big like blade-like rock formation that hides the other side, which used to be the plantation of Akhold, the drug. It is now coffee.
Yes.
How do you guys approach?
I mean, knock on the door.
Yeah, we probably go up to like Vidrine's house and knock.
The main house.
The main house and knock, yeah.
The main house or
The main house, probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You knock on the door and you see that the talking inside subsides.
It's
After-
just the Crimson Goats. Well, it's us. Hi.
Yeah, okay, it's just them. And then you see like Ritana opens the door, the Medusa, Nathaniel's wife. And Nathaniel is in the background like putting away his rifle. Well, is you guys coming in here late? What are you up to?
Sorry, we've been traveling a lot and kind of tired.
Kind of tired. Don't have the best news.
All right. Well, come on in, Ritana. Can you get some of the leftovers for them? Let's get them fed.
Ah, shucks, guys. Appreciate you.
They sit you at the table and like they bring you the leftovers, which is still like a full meal. And like they have these preserves that they do.
Goats too. Sorry.
Goats.
Is it soup?
And they like roasted a whole goat today. And they bring you like this homemade bread, obviously homemade, and these homemade spreads. And Britannia is super excited. Like, and this one I tried with coffee. Try it out. It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Delicious.
Let's cut to the chase because we don't have a lot of time.
Right.
No,
So
you just arrived. Okay, yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just that I like
Kind of
have
why
a
we're here
lot
late.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is what happened, and I told them everything that happened.
3 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
7
sprinkle a
days.
few like half truths in there, or like just because.
Just
Okay.
speed things
It's
up.
just, line is fun.
Exactly.
I think I kind of maybe redirect a couple back on lane.
And then after we defeated the crazy red dragon,
We had some crazy nightmares. One of those. It was just like, yeah, I made this weird batch of stew. Anyway,
shouldn't have used the Archbold.
yeah.
Go ahead, and for the Gallowbouts, I will ask for either a diplomacy or, in Kit's case, deception check. Buckle can help. I'm assuming Kit's going to be the main roller because of the higher
so
bonus.
Kit, yes, Kit is also like very deliberate about the way she speaks to people, because like people that are good at like manipulating, they're like very deliberate about their choice of words and how to like rile people up and stuff like that. So I am gonna roll this with ingenuity because
You
I am
seem to know a
thinking-
lot about deception. No.
What? What are you talking about? I
Don't
don't know what
you?
you're talking about. Nobody ever said
Never heard of it.
it. So I'm gonna be adding to this my intelligence, which is 4.
All right.
Boop.
Let me see if this will work this time.
Oh, that was 2. Gran and I are like both rolling 2s for like
Oh wait.
dumbass. But it's a 17, just like Gran's.
17. That's a 20.
At least.
Actually, I rolled on the wrong character sheet, so that's +2 or no, +1. So it's a 23.
Oh,
Not a 22.
Okay.
We're hoping.
That's a plus
Doesn't-
3. Yeah, that gets you to a 20 flat. You 20 is fine. You guys are like you also get a bonus for having saved their farm and family and stuff.
Sure.
And you tell them about everything, and you see Nathaniel is like mostly listening. He asks some questions, like some clarifications, but mostly just listens to everything. Ritana is like super, at some point she realizes there's a lot to tell. She goes off and gets the rest of the family.
makes more coffee.
Yeah, makes more coffee, which is they're still learning that it's a bad idea to drink coffee at 11 at night.
In this case, kind of helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Guessing no one was asleep anyway.
yeah, at the end of it, Nathaniel was like, "All right," like, slams the table really seriously. We'll make for the fort, and he gets up. Jensel, go grab all the guns, even the ones under the floorboards. Ritana, make sure the ammunition is dry. Grab all the pockets, all the bags that we need, and like starts giving orders of like, you go this, go this, go do that. We need to like harvest all we can for all the coffee we
Coffee's
can. to
definitely
take to
gonna
the-
help.
Yeah.
all the coffee we can to take to the forts. Like tomorrow, and by then he's like, yeah, tomorrow morning, wake up super early, harvest everything, like spend the night packing the cart and the cannon.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is Gomar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ritana's
And
been
Fib.
like,
He's just been like chilling, eating whatever. Like,
He just-
we're
Your
hungover at
manners.
this point.
You guys were able to like wake him up just enough for him to eat something, and then return to
And
put
have
him in
some
the
coffee.
bed.
Caffeine is great for a
It's very-
little bit of like a hangover.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. But yeah, you also have Gomer. Very cool.
I
Okay.
tell like Bucko, maybe they can go straight to the fort with Gomer while we do like make other stops together.
Sounds good. Yeah. I like that.
Okay, so you guys recruited them. All right, and then we're back to the gang hitting up the fort. Mr. Crimson Void and Miss Time. You would take longer than a day's travel to get there. You can get there if you go late.
What if I throw Thyme as if she was football?
Then she is about maybe a few yards closer, but
Nah, I don't think
You
so.
know,
I'm
then I'm
pretty
leaving
strong.
you in the dirt, and we don't really need to do that.
Uh,
I think it's worth pushing through just so we can have a decent, night's sleep in a bed before we go continue our travels.
I agree, but please stop singing. I can't take
I
this
would-
anymore.
I'll take a break. I'll take a break now that we're closer. I did when there weren't people around. I tried to generally now that I've got it down, I figured out the song. I'm good to take a break. I'm good to.
Does it give mana like kids? I mean, it could be. There could be an offset.
I think it actually takes away some mana. I don't. Some mana, or if there's such thing as mental health points.
Mana, pretty much.
yeah, psychic damage. Okay, so you guys push through the night, and you've arrived late at the fort before, but this is a very different experience. Whereas you know that the fort could house like over 200 people, and has only ever housed like with Placidity maybe 40. But you guys never saw Placidity, the people from Placidity inside the fort. So like maybe 20 people. You guys arrive and it's like overcrowded. There's people outside with intents. You see
What
some.
intent? Sorry.
You see some defenses are already being built around the fort. I'm not gonna narrate them because you guys still have to decide what they're gonna be. But the fort is still very much like an anthill. Like things are still happening. People are moving, and when you get closer to the door is just open, and there's people coming in and out still setting up stuff. You see Sergeant Morgan is still up and about and ordering people around. You see the I think there's like 10 guards, and some of them are still out there and they look so tired. But you see what you're guessing are the villagers of Stone Point, but there's more than them here. So you're guessing Darendelle has also been brought, or at least a lot of the people of Darendelle have already been brought to the fort. Inside the fort is even worse. It's very crowded. You see towards the back, the way the fort is set up, it's like the back of the fort is kind of towards a cliff, kind of. And you can only really approach it from the sides and from the front. And towards that back, you see that there's like this huge encampment kind of set up of myriad people, and also supplies and other stuff. Like some buildings are being brought up. And yeah, your guys arrive to a very different experience. Smell of people instead of just the smell of dirt. There's like this strong smell of people, of food being cooked. So much, like even late at night, the noise of work being done, the smell of filth, the smell of perfume. This crazy mix, like all of a sudden time, you're like, almost like you're in the big city again.
Yeah.
I don't like it here, and I will not care about what happens to any of these people. They make me mad now.
That's being in a city, I'll tell you. All right. I'm gonna see if I can try to approach the captain who's running around giving orders.
Yeah, the sergeant.
Sergeant, yeah.
Sergeant
Just-
Morgan, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him. He kind of has like a. It's either like a pirate leg or a lame leg. I think it's a lame leg. And an eye patch. Myriad scars in his face. Like he's seen. You guys know he's seen like almost every war in recent history. He was there. And his reply to like Kit's message was that like, yeah, I knew something like this was gonna fucking happen. Of course. Almost like he's
Can I
trying
ask
to get
you-
away from wars, and like they just keep happening to him. Yes.
What did you say about his leg? Does he have a
It's
A
lame
what?
or a peg leg?
Yeah, it's either a peg leg or a lame leg. I forget now.
lame leg? I've never heard that before.
Yeah,
Like
like
a
he's
limb?
had some
You see
injury
it,
that
like,
makes
with,
him.
like
Like a limb.
dog,
Yeah.
like
Got it,
limp,
got it, got it.
yeah, like with
Yeah.
dogs and with like some animals.
Yeah,
You know-
I thought like lame was like more of a horse term. I was like, what?
Yeah, it would
Got
alter
confused.
his gait, I assume.
No, I just got confused.
And yeah, you approach him, and he's like, "Ah, you guys arrived. Good. We've started the preparations."
Good. We're starting to try to get a few. We're going to continue traveling around, trying to get more reinforcements and bringing more people, more innocents to the fort.
Good.
Quick question for you, because I see that a lot of you, both you and a lot of the soldiers here, are very tired, and that concerns me because this is a marathon, not a sprint. I know we need to spend
Yes.
as much time as possible working on reinforcements, but
Mhm.
we know we have a date in mind for when we expect the attack, so we can try our best not to run these people into the ground before we start.
Yes, exactly. Keep going. Yes, you're completely right. We need to do everything we can to prepare ourselves, and we shall. And it shall be done. The people of Darendelle and Stone Point will work under supervision of a named NPC, and they will get stuff done. And in the day off, we will be the ones doing the fighting, protecting them. They're happy in their way they can.
Right, good. I'm just eyeing him and walking away.
You don't walk.
Well, you know,
Ha!
I hover away.
I got to do it to you once.
Airwalk.
Crimson Void is just standing in the middle of the fort, and he looks like this. You know,
Time is just
the
thinking
same
I'm
face that Seinfeld's dad makes on the series.
Yes.
It's that face.
Yeah. Yeah, my thought is if this idiot continues to work everybody into the ground 2 days before we're expecting people to attack, I'm putting him to sleep. He's getting a sleep spell of his own.
So you see that like some of the hustle and bustle is because they're setting up accommodations.
Yeah.
Because like bringing 2 towns into the fort is more than a 2-day endeavor kind of thing, and on top of that they're already working on the thing, so
I'm just like, as long as they're getting 8 hours of sleep,
who knows.
who knows? I'm just eyeing it because I'm like, if you work these people to the ground and then expect them to fight, we're doomed.
What do you guys do next? You reach out to Belinda, or you just
Go to
sleep?
Belinda's, yeah. Go to her tavern.
Cool. You guys get into the tavern. You see Belinda is honestly at her prime, just like giving orders to some people that she's
Yeah.
recruited to help her in the
Is-
kitchen.
Tolbert there.
Roll a d20. Because honestly, he could have been here days ago, but you guys keep rolling ones, so I guess he's very bad at tracking.
That's a 7?
Nope.
Motherfucker.
But you do hear the sound of the blacksmith being worked in the background.
Okay.
You see Belinda out in the front and going like, that table, and also bring it to the campment over to the corner. You guys made it! That's amazing!
Yes.
Hi!
Yes.
Time, I
Hi.
have your strings!
Thank you. Wonderful.
Yes.
Have you seen a terrifying looking motherfucker who has coins for eyes?
Oh, I thought you meant Gran until you said the coins for eyes.
No, this is a bard. He's very good. He's very good. He's kind of smarmy.
Oh, Tolbert.
He tries to steal people's souls. It's really complicated, but
Yes, it is.
he's going to be coming for a on our tab pick and Sydney does not know the name of this time wood of the thing you use for slide. Is
the
it?
slide, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, a slide out of rainbow metal for his playing. I lost a bet with him. The alternative was losing my soul, so this was the better.
Definitely better. Definitely better.
Yeah.
Good girl. Yes, very good.
Yeah, no.
That's my girl.
I
And she
learned well
like,
from...
just hugs you like with no prompting.
All right.
And she goes, "All right, give me here. Come on."
Whoop.
And she like takes it and opens the thing and like leaves it on the table. Super unlike her to be untidy, but she just like
There's no time. Everything's everywhere.
everything's everywhere. And she points at somebody. You're doing it wrong. Need it better. And there's just like this peasant just like, and she shouts, just like, yeah, your rooms are still your rooms. Don't worry. Goes into the tavern, into the back, like takes 5 minutes and comes back and she's like, all right, I don't know how to tune it, but I'm pretty sure it works, and just gives it to you. And you see just like these new steel rainbow metal strings with their shiny rainbow looking multicolored reflections.
I'm gonna very quickly tune it and then just pluck a couple strings to just see, like, check the resonance and the tone of it.
Very masterfully done. You immediately can tell somehow these strings make your instrument even more versatile. And as you like try different types of songs with your lute, you can kind of feel almost like the tone changes to reinforce the vibe you're trying to emanate from your instrument. You were very lucky because you had an idea that happened in the original stream, and Leonel liked the idea so much that he rewarded the shit out of it.
True.
I'm giving you a reduced thing, and it's still very good. Basically, whenever you use inspiration, let me find it. I wrote it somewhere. Where is it? But is it?
Plus, you don't need to use gut strings anymore.
Yes.
True.
Maybe.
I can really lean into the rock stuff, which I've been doing a lot of that for Crimson. So
Yeah.
it's
basically, whenever you use inspiration, you can choose, and I'm still gonna name this better, but there's like, choose the type of song that you're playing, and basically the type of song you play will give your inspiration an added effect to it. And there are 6 of them, which is why I haven't named them yet, but it's like either +1 to defense, +5 temporary hit points, +1 square of movement, which is 1.5 meters, to movement speed, +1 to damage rolls, and this damage is like the rainbow metal damage, like you roll a d6 to see what type of energy it is, unless the creature has a weakness, and if it does, that's the type of damage that happens. Or +1 to resistance tests, or +1 to attacks. I'll send this to you or write it somewhere.
yeah.
Just know that you are
I'll stick it in the bottom with my notes of everything. So
very OP.
damn, that's fun.
It's like, Yeah, I was trying with this. She like explains this whole like scientific way of how she like crafted the most versatile type of string that won't break easily, and is she's like, and then you just need to oil it a little bit, and like it goes into this whole.
Yeah, I feel like with the scientific stuff, Time is trying so hard to listen, but her brain is really just like, I'm an art student, not a science. Like, and then as soon as oil it and maintain it, it's like, oh, maintenance, that I I understand.
She's like, all right, well, you guys get some rest. I'm sure you have stuff to do. Here's some food, and she like gives you food. I need to go work on a metal pick and a slide. All right, well, good thing I kept my book. And she goes back into the.
And we're gonna get you more help. Like we're gonna help you some more, and we're gonna recruit some people. Like we're. I swear we're not just giving you more work.
She's like, we'll take it.
I'm assuming Crimson has long since gone to bed.
I don't know. I never know what Crimson Void is doing.
Sure. Neither do I. He does his own thing.
It's funny because like
he's overwhelmed. Time would probably gently be like, hi, this is a lot. It's very late. This is going to take a minute. Do you want to go to bed?
No, I'm not sleepy. But I'm just kidding. He goes to bed.
He does the toddler thing of, I'm not tired.
Tired.
Then sits in the corner of a booth and then immediately conks out with something in his hand.
It's funny because like you find Crimson exactly where he was, which is standing in the middle of everybody that needs to go everywhere, and somehow he's doing a like angry enough face that people don't bump into him. So it's just like this natural force field around him, and he's just like standing there.
I stay close to him because I'm like, everybody bumps into me. It doesn't matter that I'm a magical little fairy. I'm tiny, so everybody manages to run into me.
Well, cool. All right. So you guys arrive at the fort.
Get a good night's sleep.
And you get your night's sleep. For the next day, who's going where?
Well, I think our plan was
I'm at the
Regura
tower.
was the
Gregoria, yeah.
Regaria. Should add an I to that so I know how to pronounce it. Regaria was our next thought. I don't know if there's any help we could do. I kind of want to stick around the fort in case Tolbert shows up, though, so maybe we can just stay around the fort and try to help with some things in the meantime. And then once we see Tolbert, move on.
You can roll a d20 at the top of the day. See if Tolbert arrives.
Am I trying to aim for a 1? Is that what I'm doing?
I think you're trying to aim for higher.
11 and higher. I'll say less.
Okay.
I'll say on a 6 or higher here finally arrives at the freaking fort.
Okay. This one really rolls okay. 14.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 4.
It was almost a 4. It like was going to be a 4 and then flopped to 14. So.
You wake up and grab your breakfast, and then you start hearing some music coming from somewhere right outside the fort.
I have mermaid flashbacks.
Well, instrumental this time.
Yeah. All right.
So you're just trying to convince him to stay?
Yeah, I'll slide, come on in, sit, like, kind of sneak. I don't want him to notice immediately. Sneak my way in and, like, because I'm assuming he's being a bit of a, like, showboat and performing. So I'm going to just sit and watch him for a while. And then once he, like, if he ever stops to, like, take a sip or something like that, I'll come up and, like, flip him a tabar.
Like, tips his very large red hat. Thank you. Fancy seeing you here. Thought I was gonna arrive first. Interesting.
I've got an expert tracker on my hands. He knows the best routes.
Yes, that's still something I need to work on, apparently.
Sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. However, I think we're
He
currently
likes that
in
it
a
starts
situ-
trying some chords.
Oh, it's a cliche. Don't be careful about songs about cliches. They can get a bit. So the thing is, though, I know bards, we like to wander. We go here, we go there, we go everywhere. But you might want to stay put for a while.
Starts trying some chords.
Oh my god. You might want to stay put here for a while. You'll get plenty of attention, plenty of, business. Maybe not too many people trying to fight you for their soul, but, get to hang out and have a good time. And I kind of go into very tentative. So there's these people who are going to try to raise the entire Central Hills, so maybe don't go out and maybe you help us.
Cool. For him, I'll say the test is a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
he is resourceful, and he believes he can just fuck off. And staying and fighting?
Is he 27 by any chance? Just asking.
Listen, I'm just listen. Aside from the fact that it's very dangerous situation. It might be better overall, easier for you overall to just hang out with a lot of incredibly powerful people who are going to be here. But also, I knew it too. I was like, do not do it.
Saw it coming.
Do not do it.
Oh,
What happened?
What was that?
A dog happened.
And then the
Yeah,
car
a
alarm.
dog.
And then
Yeah, so
Bad. That's what
Very
happened when
powerful
Rolla
people
won.
who can apparently make things happen in multiple dimensions. It's so much nicer too when your audience isn't dead.
Yes, but also there's more audiences in other places. Yeah, go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Okay. I don't trust my dice today.
I don't think I can help you with that, unfortunately.
I don't think it's going to be high enough. That's a 6 on the die plus. Where's my diplomacy? Plus 8. 14.
Plus.
Well, it was 14 total with my plus 8 for diplomacy. I'm trying to think.
Sheesh.
Crimson isn't there to help me. Otherwise, I would try to use one of our friendship points.
I mean, I can be around, but I don't think I can help with the test itself, the roll itself.
So, the 14 all you got?
I guess the 14's all I've got. Because I can't seem to roll above a 14 in general, and I rolled under that.
He kind of just looks around and says, "Oh, stick around for maybe a day or two. We'll see what happens."
Could I sweeten the deal at all by saying, Belinda's a dear friend of mine, and she's the one creating your, you got to stick around anyway for the slide and for the pick. Maybe we can throw in some, the food here is honestly top tier. Just make it a couple days, maybe make it a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks is a lot. I still have a lot to see here in the Central Hills, but I mean, a week maybe. Yeah, I'll lighten the mood, lighten some coin purses, and we'll see.
Good enough for me, I suppose. And I'm gonna leave him alone and go to Belinda and be like, this is an annoyingly powerful person that we have to get to stay until the attack on the fort. Do me a favor. Take your time with that pick. And also ply him, I'll open a tab. Best food and drink on my tab. And see if we can't get him to stay another 17 days.
She kind of wipes sweat from her brow and goes, right now it's kind of just like there's food and that's like awesome already.
Yes, no, I was gonna say, like, if you have a specialty or something like that you can steer him towards, but I'm not really worried about the caliber, you know. You're good at what you do. You're very good at what you do.
I am. Give me a flat d20 roll.
7.
See?
I need to
Throw
stop
that
rolling.
dice in the.
These are different dice. I have a horde of dice in front of me. I pick a new one every time and I roll
Maybe
it.
that's your problem. Stick to one.
I have
Same only one.
I have the
Yay.
particular hypothesis that it is the curse of every tabletop RPG players to screw up many rolls because they have too many dice. Myself,
But the thing is, though,
I
it's
only
not
have
like
2
I
sets.
just had all these dice. I've rolled wonderfully and had all these dice and done different dice and been fine. Today is just a bad rolling day.
Yeah, you see, yeah.
I'll say anecdotally, my very first ever like D&D, TTRPG, anything, I rolled like garbage and I didn't even own a set of dice. I was using like the DMs. So, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I think that
All
borrowed
the
dice
dice
is the worst,
superstitions.
actually.
that is that is what we call in the business the curse of the dead hand, which
True.
is very contagious. It's not something that I came up with. It's well documented in Brazilian RPG
It
literature,
is.
and it's contagious as
It's
fuck.
kind of like having like a rotten thumb for like gardening,
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
but for rolling.
Bad luck.
I just have good
Maybe
days and
that's
bad
why I
days.
roll so bad.
Yes.
I also am very bad with plants.
Sure. Anyway, all right.
Just dead hand, you know, like.
Who's going where?
I'm already at the guy.
All right, we'll start
I
with you
think-
then.
I think we're gonna go to the Dornbach, right?
Mm-hmm.
After this.
I think so.
Okay. So the Gallabouts, are you sending them straight to the fort?
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna be like, we're gonna continue. You guys go down and start preparing.
And
Maybe
take Gomer with you.
start training some people in fire guns because I don't think any, like a lot of people have experience in it. Actually, there's this one guy. Anyway, he has a
We're gonna
milky
find
eye.
Arlo.
And then maybe start like training people before handing those out. But the more people that have it, the better. Because you have
Alright,
so many.
You got it. You got it,
Thanks.
kid. We're gonna teach them how to do it.
I think he got more southern this time.
Yeah. Brah, weehaw!
We are.
Rad.
And they start traveling to the fort. It's gonna take them 2 days.
Nice.
Okay, day number 3. Let's see. Okay.
It's been 4 hours. This car alarm is
Jesus.
ringing non-stop. Like it doesn't even alternate between like
No. Different tones.
No, and
yeah.
it's almost 1 a.m. there. What the hell?
it is.
Can you call somebody to just take care of it? Like,
I just want to grab a
Well,
piece of
policeman
rock or I don't know.
I think that's gonna make the alarm worse.
Well,
That's probably gonna stay the same.
True.
We're
Probably
gonna
the same.
give it a
stopped.
reason to cry
It
about.
stopped.
What?
Oh,
we
man.
threatened it. We threatened it. That's what did it.
That's what it
He
is.
just wanted
See?
attention.
Intimidation, like my character. Works.
Yes. That's the Crimson Void way. Always be intimidating and make threats to everyone around you, kids.
Even though you're not going to follow through.
No, you do fall through.
I'll go grab a
Never be
piece of
bluffing.
wood.
Always
Yeah.
mean what you say.
All right. Day number 3. Grun. Let's start with Grun. Grun, you wake up near the Crooked Tower. You look at the tower. You don't see any movement inside. Seems kind of dead.
I'll just should I wait? Maybe I'll wait. I'll eat breakfast and subtract 1 ration here. I'm not heavy anymore.
Good job. Good job.
I'll just wait for a bit, like until not so early, like 10, 11 in the morning.
Okay. You still don't see any movement inside.
Yes, screw this. I cast Perfect Appearance. And
A thicker mane of hair appears in your head.
Oh, Cletus. You home? Cletus? I grab my staff and start banging on the door. Like, Cletus, this is serious. Come on.
You grab your staff, and you go to hit the door, and the door opens right as you're about to hit it. The staff goes right above his head. He's a dwarf, and he just looks at you like, "What? Go away!"
No, hold up.
Leave me alone.
I would like to, but I've come here
do it.
to hold up. Let you know that you won't be left alone for much longer, and that you might be in danger.
Are you threatening me?
No, not from me.
These young kids are always threatening stuff.
No, not threatening anything. Look, there are some very bad people around the Central Hills, and they are amassing a big undead, also Tormenta-infused army to pretty much attack everyone.
I don't care about that.
So
what?
but they will attack you.
Yeah.
Right. Look. Let's start over.
You broke the man, dude. What the hell?
I did it. Finally.
Just a reminder, he likes grammar. That's the only thing I wrote on my notebook about him.
And doesn't like yellow. So
Yeah, he doesn't like yellow.
look.
Good thing you're red.
Yeah. You know, they might come here and
Touch your stuff.
just bother you a lot.
That sounded sexual, but it may work.
They will annoy you like no one before, not even me in time.
You guys are very annoying.
We are. Can you imagine several of them just going like brains, and speaking with all broken grammar around your tower, their flesh rotting yellowish, spilling over pus and rotting flesh all around your beautiful, well, let's call it a garden. Can you imagine that annoyance for as long as it takes you to clear them up by yourself?
Give me a diplomacy check. Let me think about this.
Roll well. 24.
Wait.
It's not a great roll, but...
Okay.
I rolled a 14. Come on now.
I'll use the thing that I can use. I forgot about the
Ingenuity?
that one. So plus 3. So 27.
27?
Yep.
Okay. The DC was 30. I was giving you a +5 for what you said.
Ooh.
So with ingenuity.
With ingenuity.
He says, that's such a bother. So what? Like, you didn't tell him to go to the fort.
Yeah, my proposal is, and I just said,
Okay. Yeah, there's so many people there. He complains.
Yeah, but it's for less time than you'll have to be dealing with much more people at your own house. So,
he's like, whatever. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there in 18 days. I'll go there.
No. No, the 18 days are most of them. No, some of them are gone. And if you take that long to go there, it will be over. Well, not over. You'll be going through it here. So try to go, let's say, tomorrow morning.
Basically, he's agreeing to arrive the day of the attack because he doesn't want to deal with people.
Fair enough. Just time your travels wisely so you can get there before, like that just the night before.
I respect the hell out of that man.
Traveling. What travels? I'm just gonna be there whenever I want to be there. Traveling's for young folk. You're just like walking around, going places and slowly.
Can he teleport?
Can you
Probably.
teleport?
You want anything else?
I want to learn how to teleport.
Then go learn how to teleport.
Shit. Something. Oh, also, what do you know about time magic? Not time, the one you met, just time.
Be careful with that grammar, man.
He actually laughs at that. And looks at you straight. Why do you want time magic?
Academic knowledge. Also, maybe possibly stopping the flow of it.
Okay.
Are you interested in knowing more?
Do you want to hear the word of our...
Yeah.
He's like...
How many cults can he get himself into?
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
is the answer. No? Okay. Do you think it's a wise idea?
Depends.
Okay.
Can be very helpful to stop the flow of time. Very useful. You walk around, and people don't bug you, and you just walk around if you need to, which I don't do.
Would you like to work on that before going to the fort? It might even help you not having to go to the fort at all when the time comes.
Work on what?
Stopping time. Just one other person. Me, you, and Dr. What's his name?
Arthemus Vesper.
That one.
Roll a diplomacy check.
I'll spend the thing again. So I'll add here. It was 8. Diplomacy. Please roll above a 10. Well, it's above a 10. 29.
29. Is that what you got?
Shit. Are we at that point of play already? I'm alone, so probably let me see.
Oh, you got ingenuity.
This is with
That
ingenuity.
was with the ingenuity.
I'm up at plus 18, and I rolled an 11. It's not an awful roll.
You're trying
It's
to
just-
convince Cletus
I know.
Rigby to do something, which involves work.
Let me see if... No, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Unless... No, that's it. Shit.
Just looks at him and says, "Go away."
Well, I tried. See you in a couple days. All
You
right.
got him. You got him. That's
It's
the
it's so
important bit.
it's to be fair, better than I expected. So, okay. Yeah.
All
I
right.
walk away.
Yeah, like trying to convince him to do anything is very hard.
Can't complain.
And you were going
to meet the two of them in the LeBlancs. Do they need me? I don't think they need me.
Does anybody know where they're traveling?
We're going to
Dornbach.
Bergurias.
Dornbach.
Okay.
Is
anybody looking?
Is the guy going back to the fort like the doctor? He's probably
Dr. Vesper?
Yeah, he's on his way there, right?
No.
No, what? Didn't we?
He asked you to convince everybody to work, to not fight, and work with them.
Okay. I'll I'll actually then travel to Dornbach and try to find Bucko and Kit.
Okay.
Actually, before me and Crimson leave the fort, I would probably be talking to a couple of people working on defenses stuff.
Just a quick, before going to bed, Kit is gonna send Time and Gron individually because I have like temporary hit mana points and I'm gonna heal them up anyway when I sleep. So before going to sleep, I'm gonna tell both of them, hey, we just talked to the Galabalds and Golmer, and they're going to the fort, and we are on our way to Dornbach, and from there probably heading back to the fort. Just an update.
Which spell are you using for that again?
Isn't it warning?
Alarm.
Alarm. No warning.
Warning, yeah.
No, this spell should be called What's Art.
Telegron.
Thank you.
Telegram.
That's pretty good.
Time, what did you want to talk to Belinda or Sergeant Morgan about?
I would bring it up to them, but I would also want to bring it up to the Dallin sisters.
Yeah.
And just be like, I had a thought, and maybe it's a dumb thought, but I think it's a good thought, of we create a difficult terrain leading up to the fort. And given that the Dallin sisters are very good at, creating plants that can grab onto, they can grow them and also maybe control them and make them, grab onto people, or at least thorns or something like that to complicate things coming in. Do you think it's worth asking them? I'd be happy to negotiate along with Crimson. Crimson has a very close bond with one of them.
Yeah, if you ask Sergeant Morgan, he's like, yes, that's great. The more defenses, the better. The more named NPCs you can get doing something, either training other named NPCs or preparing the fort, the better.
Wonderful. All right, we'll get on that today. I also had a little list of things that I was thinking about. We're going to gather a couple of other people up. I think we're on top of just generally making food. I think we can see if we can get some alchemical things maybe going. If not alchemical, at least regular things, and try to do have you ever heard of boiling oil over the side of a very tall wall? I think we should consider that.
Yes, I had a thought of that, but materials and such. But yes, we were talking with people in town about getting something ready, either oil or really, really hot fat. or something that would be really bad for them and very
Honestly,
flammable.
something like that. And I kind of like, if we have someone who's a bit, good with putting things together and coming up with little mechanisms and things, having something that flies and then falls onto them could be actually very helpful. Aside from me, I suppose I could fly out and drop things, but I don't know if that'd be great. I don't know if that'd be great for my longevity, to be honest.
Probably not.
No.
Just a reminder that Edwina was learning magic, apparently. If we want to train her on that.
Maybe Thyme could drop explosives on the enemies.
I wouldn't be opposed. We've got options. We've got thoughts. We're recruiting people. We're getting some rainbow metal to establish a perimeter, hopefully around, maybe embedded into the actual fort itself to, just create maybe some extra damage or something like that, or create more of a slowing effect for the forces coming in, since they're a bit more susceptible to rainbow metals from what we understand. So just thoughts to put out there. We're going to go see Annabelle. And I grab Crimson.
Kit, did you send message the warning with the ability to answer back or not?
Yeah.
I'll say I'm on my way to you and that I have something important to discuss.
Time doesn't know she can respond, so she doesn't, because that was just me going, oh, she didn't end with, you can respond to this message. So I'm
Kid always runs out of words, so she never says that.
I'm just like, oh, I don't think I can respond. All right, we won't tell her that we're at the fort and that we haven't necessarily convinced Tolbert, but I'm working on some defenses things.
I tell Buckle that Grons apparently has some important things to discuss.
Huh.
It sounded grave. I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of a grave situation all around.
Fair.
So.
It's left on red.
That's time, though,
I don't know her spell.
You see,
I'll
kids
be
back
like
in the day.
during the night, like before going to bed. I don't think Time likes me very much, Buckle.
You know,
I
kids
think
back
you're
in the
reading
day.
into it too much, honestly.
I don't think she's reading into it enough. We've had how many? Like, we're good now, but like for the longest time, we were not good. I don't.
Fuck, I was
Every
just,
time you
like,
say
happily
friend around
oblivious.
Time immediately is like, I don't trust you.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why. I'm always so trustworthy.
Good night.
Or just a simple answer.
If you don't have anything nice to say.
K. Or a thumbs up emoji. That's it.
Can we send emojis as a warning?
You get a really long message that just says, in quotes, Crimson Void has liked your message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we go talk to Annabelle?
You get to them, you see that they just kind of they are staying at Belinda's place, and they've consolidated their rooms into just one room to allow for other rooms to be potentially used by other people. And you see, you arrive there, and they're kind of in the middle of a discussion of whether they should stay or go.
Should I stay?
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, she looks at you first and goes, oh, yeah, hi there. And then looks at Crimson and kind of goes serious and, yeah, what's up? Hello? Whatever.
Up yourself.
Yeah, what is up, right? I mean,
Crazy weather, right?
yeah, I guess.
But I guess it's good for the plants, so probably like it.
Yeah, plants are fine. Yeah, it's cool.
So what's the deal with coach food nowadays.
I hate to really interrupt this absolutely riveting conversation, really. But I have some... I hate to interject, and I understand that you have many reasons to be afraid. But if we could at all convince you to stay, I think you could be a great help to us here. And honestly, I think this is a situation where everyone's going to be better united instead of divided.
You see that Grana, the second eldest, and the one that's always kind of challenging Annabelle. She's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to stick together. They're trying to decentralize us and make us weak. We need to stand together and kick their asses back out of the Central Hills, back where they came from.
Well, that's exactly what we are meant to do. How serendipitous. Did I use the word right?
You're in the ballpark.
When Crimson agrees, Annabelle kind of like is going to fight back, and it's like, it's dangerous, and Estelle is here with us, and Vadrine's somewhere else with some other family.
Vadrine's coming. Vadrine should be on her way. She and her husband's family. They're on their way.
Really? You convinced them to come here?
But I didn't personally, but our very convincing friends did. Listen, it's a scary event, but I want to point out the fact that we haven't let you guys down yet. We've had some really weird things we've had to go up against and fight, and we're still standing.
Kind of stops for a bit. Yeah.
That is a really noisy cart.
Yes.
Sorry.
That ox was not doing okay.
I guess they didn't like the food, the onboard food. Holy cow.
Literally, unholy cow. She kind of looks. Fuck. All right. Well, I guess it is safer here than out there. We don't know where they are. And Grena's like, exactly.
And I mean, I'm going to be honest, you guys are really awesome and could really, really help us with... I have a thought which I think is a really good thought, which is you guys can grow and control plants. So maybe we can create some kind of like tangling vines or something around the outside of the fort to slow them down.
They look at each other and they go, well, yeah, we can do that. We can potentially do that, yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
Annabelle. There's no easy way for me to say this, but for as much as Crimson Void starts blushing, like his face is red.
I'm gonna start taking the other sisters, just be like, oh, let me just show you this thing over here, just to give them a little more privacy.
Or as much as I enjoy your company, having you here, at this moment, what I'm most concerned about is your safety and your sister's safety.
Oh, wait, I don't know. You're strong.
Believed that
flexes a little bit.
Yes, but if I believed that you would be safer out there, I would tell you. But not only I think you are safer here, I also believe everyone will be safer if you are here, because there's a lot you can do for all of us. And I think there's also a lot we can do for you.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Come on, man, really?
Can I have helped him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Diplomacy, man.
Yeah.
Because there's no flirting check. Oh, that's a 19 on the dot. What? Now I roll well to help you? Of course it is, because I'm helping you flirt. Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense.
All right, I'm gonna roll diplomacy. I'm gonna roll again. Now we're
There you
talking.
go.
Okay. Let's 8 2.
All right.
27 to help you. Time has shifted this since the beginning of time, so.
So you say, you said that, quote, we can do a lot for you or something like that?
I said that, yeah, not only they can do a lot for everyone in the fort, because they are strong, they are powerful, they are skilled, but we, the Crimson Goats, can also do a lot for them. But mostly me. I don't count the weird ones.
She looks, but you say we, and she looks at you and goes, by we, do you mean you? And she looks you like straight in the eye.
Getting hot in here. For as much as I want to say yes, right now, nobody's safe by themselves.
All right. Let's stick together then.
But, yeah.
And if you fall in battle, I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking get your skin off. And then Granna just like, okay.
No. This is how they flirt. It's fine.
What
Here,
a woman.
Estelle, show me what you've been studying. Show
What a
me
woman.
what you've been drawing.
Such
like
fire. Wow.
Granna's just like looking pissed, and like right as she's about to like fully face away, she just goes like, wink. Tiniest wink.
What a lady.
Cool. Okay. So you guys recruit the Dalins, and Crimson gets some even deeper relationship with Annabelle. What else are you doing? Are you staying at the fort, or are you taking off?
With that done, I think we're probably taking off so we can keep recruiting people.
Yeah.
Okay. And your plan is just to travel around and recruit people, or are you going somewhere?
The Miss Reguria's place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not know where that is, but we're going there.
This way.
It's over by the LeBlanc.
Yeah, we should take
there
like
it is.
2 days to get there.
And then we're going to the Blancs from there, so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. And I think that's where we stop for tonight.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Some of the Crimson Goats converging onto a place with not so many fond memories. Grun, at the end of his day's travel, actually comes pretty close to the Hollow Oak. You see, the Hollow Oak has lost a lot of its flowers and leaves, actually. And it's kind of naked. And a lot of the plants that were growing around it have since died off. You guys, Time and Crimson, come close to the town of Darendelle, which you have seen it from a distance, and you saw, a little bit of hustle and bustle from a normal village life, and not anymore. You see, like, the remnants of whoever is still there, just grabbing whatever is left and loading it into carts. Maybe like 20 people tops. and they seem to be just loading whatever they can onto cars to take to the fort to help with supplies and reinforcements. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight. At the end of the 3rd day out of 18. Some people have been recruited. And we'll see. Some people are already working very hard on the fort's defenses. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for watching. We have an amazing cast. We have Giselle Fernandez, Guilherme Moina, Natalia Molero, Cindy Gernat, Victor Lucky. I'm Alexander Januzzi. This is Only Ones TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
I'm inside your walls.